Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the webinar Career Opportunities in Filmmaking organized by Amity Film School, Amity University, Mumbai. Today we have Dr. Neema John ma'am, convener and officiating HOI of Amity Film School and Amity School of Communication, and Milind Mahale sir for this session. Dr. Neema John ma'am, I'm going to introduce Neema John ma'am. Dr. Neema John ma'am is the officiating HOI of Amity Film School and Amity School of Communication, and she has a teaching experience of 18 plus years. And the professional experience of Dr. Neema John ma'am includes working with Amir Khan Productions for Jane Tu Ya Jane Na, Lagan Archive for 10 years, and she had worked with Dharma Productions on various projects like Wake Up Safe, My Name is Khan, Kurban, and I Hate Love Stories. And Dr. Neema John also worked with UTV Software Communication on projects like Burfi, Delhi 6, Damarodam, and many others. Ma'am has coordinated one of the national seminars, that is Dialects and Dynamics of Human Rights, and she has published more than 10 research papers in various publications. Now I request Dr. Neema John ma'am to continue with the session.
Thank you, Sindhu. Thank you so much for the introduction. And I first of all would like to welcome all the participants and all the people who are watching us live and who are interested in filmmaking, because this is an outbound admission webinar that we are conducting on behalf of Amity Film School. And Amity Film School is a part of Amity University, Mumbai, and we run the filmmaking course out here, which is of an undergraduate course, which basically emphasizes on the entire aspect of filmmaking, which will be contextualized in a few minutes by Mr. Milind Mahale, who is one of our experts in filmmaking, who's working as an associate professor at Amity School of Communication and Amity Film School. But here I am to give you an overview of the filmmaking landscape that exists in Mumbai, and which is one of the highest money churning industry. And the interest for filmmaking is very intriguing to the young generation, and the whole process of producing films and creating films, like having your own idea, creating a product out of that one seed of idea, and dissecting it with multiple subjects. It is such a multidisciplinary domain where we have conceptualization, ideation, to crafting a practice-based process of ideas, which leads to production, to execution. So right from conceptualization to execution of filmmaking is manifesting in Amity Film School, which basically enables our students to dwell into ideas and write their thoughts and ideas in the form of audiovisuals and filmmaking formats. It offers an exciting career opportunity as well, because Bombay is the hub of media, is hub of filmmaking, it's very popular, but there is enormous amount of work that goes into it, and the process is very exciting, which leads to multiple career opportunities today, and it allows students to explore the ideas of alternate cinema as well, leading to tremendous amount of entertainment, fame, glamour, and it also calls for super skills. I don't call it soft skills anymore. I call it the super skills, the transferable skills that students have, which enables them to transform into, tremendous entities to disseminate information and create messages and formulate messages and create professional contacts and define the whole line of communication, for the society, because cinema works as a reflection of society. So there's a whole lot. In fact, I feel tremendously passionate about the whole field and the whole process of filmmaking, which is why I give it a lot of importance, because filmmaking to me is an art form. It entertains, it educates, it explores the critical social issues, you know, uh, and it is entwined with the media landscape. So films can actually, help students to learn about so many new aspects, cultures, experiences, different perspectives. They work as an eye opener, for the mass out there. And that is why films are very important for the society. And pursuing a degree in filmmaking is a very valuable investment. We break into the industry, break into the film industry, and that is what Amity Film School does, with their elite industry collaborations, which we've had, like with Mr. Abhinay Dev, who is a very celebrated award-winning director, who is one of our advisors, who's one of our guardian angels of Amity Film School. Along with that, the founder president of Cinematography Society of India, Sir Anil Mehta, he's also one of our guardian angels and who's an advisory for us, who is also one of our experts who has been a part of ASCO and AFS, that is Amity Film School. So, with the likes of Ms. Pallavi Joshi, who is also a two-time national award-winning actress and who is so popularly known in the domain. So, likewise, we have so many people from the industry who has been a part of our journey in the past with Amity Film School. And Amity Film School enables our students to invest in this valuable domain and break into the industry, into the film industry, and this particular degree provides the students an opportunity to develop and refine their skills in various areas of filmmaking, such as screenwriting, direction, cinematography, production, choreography. Like, you have it, you name it, and you have it. And it basically teaches the students the different domains that lie under filmmaking, the different stages of filmmaking, and it also enables our students to basically get involved in initiating stories and ideas and commission them into screenwriting projects, casting, shooting, recording, production, editing, screening, and having a complete finished product for the audience, and and enable our students to select filmmaking as a good career option for our students. So Amity School of Communication, as well as Amity Film School, are constantly striving to make their students have a holistic approach about the media landscape, about the filmmaking landscape, about the technological skills that the students must have, and Amity University Mumbai is a great organization which is enabling Amity Film School to transcend this information and reach out to the prospect candidates who are interested in coming to Mumbai and being a part of filmmaking process, and dwelling into it and creating a demand for themselves, bases their skills, bases their knowledge, bases their passion, and bases their drive. And that is a constant effort that Amity Film School is taking in order to promote and in order to develop the students. And Amity University is also providing them a holistic approach by hosting these students for 3 years in the, for 6 semesters, and giving them a detailed understanding of the art of storytelling. And there is enormous scope, and there is a huge landscape, as we can see that the platforms have been changing. They are becoming highly engaging and interactive and insightful for all the students and all the younger generations. And the fight for the customer's attention is so high today that the filmmakers who are coming today in the field are having a lot of knowledge and a technical edge, and that is what Amity Film School focuses on to. And in order to provide our students the best understanding and the best uh, scope of filmmaking, as a matter of fact. So Amity Film School is a great place with with a lot of infrastructural facility. It is a great place for any student to come and fulfill their desires and dreams in filmmaking. It is I totally agree that the times that we have passed in the history have undoubtedly been extremely challenging for all of us, from Corona to coming into the physical mode, and then nowadays dealing with the new technology and learning or taking a dip into machine learning, which is on the rise today with big data, with artificial intelligence. So which is definitely driving a change in the industry today. And which is why there are many new art forms that have emerged, which obviously the discipline and the discourse is dwelling with and dealing with, pertaining to, or when it comes to filmmaking or visual communication, and certainly visual communication and filmmaking is playing a significant role today in this technologically driven era, and which is again leading uh, the entire space into a world-class facility, because we all are basically watching it, observing it, and experiencing it. But what Amity University, which is one of the first private university, is doing or has the biggest advantage is basically, one, that it is placed in the media hub, two, which is in the center of the film industry. Secondly, it is a part of the magic and mania of film industry. Thirdly, it has a state-of-art facility, which, the on-campus facility, which teaches and trains our students, our future, film directors, cinematographers, video editors, screenwriters, directors, actors, VFX artists, sound designers, ad filmmakers, new media professionals. They enable them to create a benchmark. And that is what Amity University is doing today. And that is what matters, because the benchmark that will be created by our students who are going to be a part of this journey are going to create they're going to earn the accolades in the industry, and they are going to leave a global footprint, in the upcoming years with their shared talent. So coming to the core concepts, and the need of gripping storytelling ideas with an edge are emphasized in Amity Film School, and along with excellent infrastructure and provisions and well-designed pedagogy and cutting-edge skills that we provide the students. So in order for them to hone their skills in the and prepare themselves for the upcoming future industry prospects. So the curriculum is also designed at Amity Film School, keeping the industry relevance in mind, current trends in mind, and so that our students don't feel the shift. And there is a constant dwell of industry interaction with the industry professionals at Amity Film School to provide the necessary input and guidance to our students. So Amity Film School is basically having multiple advantages, which of course definitely going forward, Mr. Milind Mahale and Dr. Sindhu Madala is going to put forth in front of you. So I welcome all of you to Amity University Mumbai, Amity Film School, and let us explore more career opportunities, that are offered in the domain of filmmaking. And with that note, I would like to hand over the session to Dr. Sindhu Madala to take it forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neema ma'am. Thank you so much for explaining media transformation and role of Amity Film School and Amity University in the academics for the students to get them ready for industry. Thank you so much. Now I would like to welcome Milind Mahale sir. Milind Mahale sir is an associate professor and an in charge of Amity Film School. He has his master's in journalism and mass communication and PG diploma in cinema from FTII Pune. He has total experience of 30 years. He worked in international films from French production and Swedish production. He worked as a director of photography for feature films, namely Mukti, Pyaz, and ad films, corporate films, and documentary films also. He also worked for reality shows like Big Switch, Telecast, Great Indian Laughter Champions, Is Jungle Se Mujhe Bachao, and many other. Now I request Milind Mahale sir to continue with the session.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much for this kind introduction. I welcome all students. A very good afternoon to you and for this webinar on career opportunities in filmmaking. I would like to start by showing you a video clip of the course which we are going to do at Amity Film School. That is BA in Filmmaking, 3 years UGC approved course. So I'd like to start with this clip.
Speaking about Amity University.
When I'd first set foot in our college, it was as pretty as the pictures I saw online.
First thing that comes into the mind of any student is the campus infrastructure, which any student would dream for.
I felt as though I am studying in a college located in London.
We all were introduced to online schooling, an experience which started off a little confusing for all of us.
I have spent a whole year learning through this virtual platform because of this COVID pandemic.
Oh, that's beautiful. That
so
is
grateful
beautiful.
to the faculty members
Thank
who made
you.
us feel very much welcome, and the mentors who have always been so helpful and welcoming to all our problems.
By conducting interactive lectures and group activities.
In our first year, we had a session with Mr. Shekhar Gupta about the journalism in India and the journey of his online news portal, The Print.
Founder Chairman Mr. Chauhan, Ashok Chauhan, because he is a true institution builder. Such a large institution all over the country in one lifetime, I think it's a great job. It's a true visionary who does this, who brings quality education to a lot of people.
Amity has been technology driven even before the pandemic. There is a portal which is known as Amazon, which is designed for the students.
Everyone can simply express their deepest dreams, their truest stories. A creative world in harmony.
Amity gave me an opportunity to network with a very, very diverse group of students from all across the country and also globally.
Do we have music?
Various online competitions and club activities have brought us together even when our courses are poles apart.
We have a set of experienced and skilled faculties, and we are very interactive.
Our teachers supported us throughout and stood by us in this difficult time.
It made me confident enough to represent myself on international platform.
I think all of you are very fortunate to be studying in a fine institution like this.
Thank you so much, ASCO and Amity University Mumbai, for supporting me and helping me to build my career.
Friendships and the relationships that I have made in Amity is something that I'm going to cherish for a very long period of my life. Thank you, Amity. Thank you, faculties, for this wonderful experience.
Hello, students. I would like to start with the quote of the famous filmmaker Denis Villeneuve, who said that cinema is an art form that is designed to go across borders. And also the Italian film theoretician Canudo, who said that cinema is the seventh art. He says that this form of art, particularly cinema, combines all the six arts, architecture, sculpture, painting, music, dance, poetry. Okay. So, and now, as you can see, recently, along with film, television, OTT is also gaining popularities. Web series and other program formats on the OTT are very popular. It is because of the rapid growth of internet and some amazing data packages and fast network. Okay, so this rapid growth and demand for OTT is also because of the fact that the content on these platforms resonates with the pulse of the people, of the audience. So basically, now let us see that, what is cinematic language? We need to understand, as a student of filmmaking, you should understand what is cinematic language and what is cinematic grammar of cinema. So it's as you can see, the language of filmmaking or the cinematic language are the techniques which you use. It's a term which you have often heard, but what exactly it is? So film is actually a universal language, and there are only three universal languages. One is music, other is maths, and third is film, according to Frank Capra, the famous film director. So cinematic language are methods, techniques, and conventions of cinema that are used to that the filmmaker uses to communicate with the audience. So this is often referred to or called as visual storytelling. And as you can see, it's a filmmaker's job to use visual cinematic language in a way to tell a story that reaches and touches as many people as possible. This is a quote by the famous filmmaker Francis Lawrence. So now, what is visual storytelling? So it's a one part of cinematic language. Emotions and ideas are expressed in cinema, okay, visually and audio. So it's an audio-visual medium. And what are the techniques? Techniques are various techniques which you will be learning in the BA filmmaking course at Amity University, Amity Film School. So the techniques such as lighting, performance, acting, of course, mise-en-scene, then cinematography, editing, sound designing, art direction. So when understanding cinematic language, it is useful to understand the conventions and techniques that are used to convey the meaning to the audience and communicate to the viewer. So there is another, cinema is a reflection of society, as said by the famous director Wong Kar-wai, and it has a ability to be a mirror and not just show the problems, but also give solutions, as you can see. Yeah. So right now, for example, filmmaking techniques like symbolism are used, the narration techniques are used to portray meaning and communicate with the audience. Okay, so various techniques like montage in editing, you will be using in your projects, the minor project, the major project, which you will be doing throughout the 3 years. You will be using techniques like montage in video editing, and which actually condense space and time. Then lighting, various lighting techniques, color correction. Okay, then how to pacing the dialogue, pacing, timing, and rhythm. how to create an atmosphere as a director, how to direct the actors. So these are the aspects, the core aspects of filmmaking, which you will be learning. See, even the characters and the themes, and you would be writing your own script, and right from script to screen, you will be executing the entire project. So it first starting with your ideation and concept, then moving forward, you will write a premise, and then you will write a synopsis, and then start writing the screenplay. Okay, and the dialogues finally. So right from script to screen, you will be completing the entire process as a student in many projects, and those are hands-on projects, which are at the end of the semester, and throughout the semester also you will be doing minor projects. At the end of the semester you will be doing a major project. So lots of practical experience, and you will have a portfolio to show once you pass out, when you go to a producer, or when you become the producer and director yourself, or when you go approach a television channel, where you will be working as a director or a sound designer or a cinematographer. So you will have a very strong showreel and portfolio for the channel to see. So so let's have an overview of Amity Film School. See, this is the overview, as you can see here. See, it teaches all the major disciplines, okay, in filmmaking. It's a very interdisciplinary approach, and it will cover entire film, television, and OTT production. See, it will cover all the aspects, the breadth of the length and breadth of all the production aspects. You will be exposed to the latest technological advances, latest technology, and storytelling techniques. You will have opportunities to network and opportunities to meet with greater filmmakers who will be visiting, okay, who are successful practitioners. So you have a superb faculty here and great resources. The greatest strength is the philosophy that education comes from an environment, creating an environment where theory and practice are in constant interaction. See, where the more stress and importance is given to practice or practicals, because filmmaking is a very hands-on and practical approach. So we follow the same. So actually, you will be taking courses in direction, and you will be writing your own scripts, and you will be working directly with the actors and understand how words on the page are actually how they are transferred into sound and images. You actually convert the written word into sounds and images. So you would be learning about history of film and television production, nuances of television production, to gain a wider perspective. So you will be getting behind the camera also, and you will be in the editing suite, and you will bring your own production to life when you will be creating a film, a short film, a documentary, a music video, or it can be a featurette, which is a longer film, which you will be doing towards the end of the semesters. And you will be experimenting with various formats, even with OTT web series, because there are fine differences between when you direct or when you write, or you work as a technician, you work as a cinematographer. For film, the format is, there are differences, subtle differences are there in film, television, and OTT production. So all this you will be doing it hands-on. So as you can see, the main core subjects here are direction, screenplay writing, cinematography, film editing, sound recording, sound design, screen acting, art direction and production design, screenwriting for film, TV, and web series also, film production, OTT production, film theory, digital media. So these are all. And so now let us have a look into the objectives. Objectives at the film school, Amity Film School, Mumbai. Okay, BA in filmmaking, a 3 years course. So they get a thorough understanding. The students, get a thorough understanding of the fundamental disciplines inherent in motion pictures, okay, television and web production. As you can see here, not only you acquire broad knowledge and appreciation of films, history of film, television, and new media, critical approaches and critical thinking necessary, by placing your stories in a particular context, historical context, cultural context, political context, okay, and that informs the story content. You will be making ad films and corporate films also. You will be working on that format. So when you pass out, you will be ready, industry ready for all types of formats, even for advertising and corporate filmmaking. So I would like to hand over to we can open the session for question and answers. So students can.
If there are any students, the session is open for question and answers. You can pose questions.
Dear Sindhu, since there are no questions, we can close the session.
Okay, fine, ma'am. Thank you so much, Malin sir, for your nice video presentation and also giving a brief introduction to bachelor's in filmmaking course from Amity Film School and Amity University, Mumbai. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Neema ma'am, and for giving your
I think there's a problem,
some problem with the
Sindhu. So you can formally propose the voting times on behalf of Sindhu.
I thank you all for attending this webinar on career opportunities in filmmaking. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Neema ma'am, and thank you all dignitaries.
Thank you.